Lewis, the hero from one of our previous videos, has a new hobby. As he is quite fond of going to the cinema, he has created his own website with information about movies. Lewis stores movie titles and descriptions, cast lists, and other information in a database and updates it regularly. And with DBeaver, he can easily keep his site up to date. Lewis is good at remembering titles, actors' names, and other information about movies, but he is quite forgetful when it comes to things like data format or the maximum character limit for the tables. For example, he may forget the length of the movie description. Lewis can view and edit all these settings in the Properties tab. But it is not very convenient for him to constantly switch between the grid and this tab. Lewis can quickly view information about data format and size limits using the Metadata Panel. For example, he can simply select a cell in his table and open the panel to find out what the maximum description length is, 16,383 characters. Lewis wants to provide users of his site with the most complete information about movies and allow them to navigate easily through the catalog. Therefore, many tables in his database are linked by keys. It is not very convenient to constantly switch between all these tables to add or edit data about one movie. But for our hero, this problem is solved by the References panel, as it allows him to quickly view which tables the selected table is associated with. Unlike the Value panel, it allows him to see all columns corresponding to the selected value. Lewis can not only jump between tables linked by keys, but also edit data directly inside the panel, since it works just like the data editor. For example, he can find out how many actors play in a particular movie, go to the actor by key and edit his name. And for this, he does not need to open the actors table. The References panel has a record mode which works the same as in the data editor. If an entry in the table matches only one value, this mode will be opened by default. Sometimes there are errors in the text on the site, and they need to be corrected quickly. If a movie title is misspelled and Lewis knows the name of any actor in that movie, he can easily navigate to the right cell using the References panel. Lewis and many of DBeaver's users, example content managers, marketing specialists, etc., often need to make many small changes to data. If this issue applies to you as well, try using the Metadata panel and the References panel in your work. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.